Hello there, I am Brizzy,
And I'm Simon.
and we are SideQuests, and we are back again playing.
Gone home.
So we started going into this one, and then it didn't decide to record on us, so a little this might be a little repeated for us, but I think we didn't get too far, so we should be okay to keep going on it.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Okay,
That's the direction we came from.
yes. I think I looked in all of these things.
You did.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. I had been come back to look at the obituary.
And we did everything in this room.
Yes. And everything in this room, because all the stuff was on the floor.
Well, and this was where that code was.
Yeah. Yep, that
I
was
think
that
this
code.
room comes into play later, but right now there's nothing left in here we
Yeah.
can do.
I don't think there's anything more in here. Right, and
Just because, again, I have seen this game played. I didn't play it before, but I have seen it played through.
crumpled note.
Hey, are you the new girl, Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind you. Wave if you get this and write back.
Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up?
I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either. And so I thought I'd ask something if you don't mind. Do you mind? YN.
N. No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask?
Was it just your uncle who went psycho? Or does it run in the family?
That's a dick move. Right there, Tommy. I hope you break your leg.
He did in the last movie, Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Peter.
Yeah.
But it's Tommy.
What a jerk, though.
This is
So, but we do know then that our uncle
Northwest weather
clearly
Center.
lost it at some point in
He
there.
did something. They just tastefully decided not to put it in his obituary.
Yeah, he died, but they didn't say
No.
His
anything.
to
home.
Kelma County and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to
Be a shh.
What we got here? Fizz right, ginger ale.
Shake it and toss it.
Get out of here.
It landed right side up.
Yeah, it's like the bottle flip challenge, except
Weird game physics challenge.
yeah. Get out of here. Ooh, what's this?
It's commonly referred to as a letter.
Hi, Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer CLDD 703 unit with remote and cables. We need a half-page review for the October issue, so that gives you about 2 weeks to get us a copy for edit. Standard stuff like you gave us for the CLDD 502. It's a combi player, so check out its CD playback with a few discs as well as Laserdisc. And they want us to definitely hit the signal-to-note noise ratio and Toslink stuff for high-end buyers. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy the unit.
Love.
Love. Okay.
It's an empty box.
So, this is our old address, 1 Arbor Hill. Oh no, that's our
that's the
new
new
address.
one.
That's the sender new address. So this is our old address. We lived on 1888 Dry Creek Road in Forest Grove. I thought that was like or
Or
yeah.
97116.
Oregon.
That was in 84. It's August 30th. Or 94, not 84.
Where's that? Oh, right there. Oh yeah, there too. It was notified September 14th. It was a little late in getting it. And matches.
Nothing in there.
Nothing
You have 0 matches.
of note. I was kind of hoping we could start fire, but what are you
No pyros.
doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Seems dark. Is there another light that I'm missing?
Just pan back around. Further.
Aha!
No, there's a pull cord right. Nope. Right. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
But that's a fan. It's not one of the light ones. It's just a fan.
Well, can't hurt to have the fan on. Get some air moving. That's a coaster. Nope.
X-Files.
X-Files. Somebody in the house likes it. I'm gonna guess that it's the girl, Samantha.
Sam?
Yeah.
Why wasn't Labyrinth on Nick done? Because that's amazing.
Labyrinth on Nickelodeon.
And Red Dwarf on Channel 25. You know, I never saw Red Dwarf on TV.
I never saw it on TV either. I've seen a bunch of it, but it was like collections of DVDs later.
Oh
like
yeah,
after
no,
it wasn't on TV.
I saw it on VHS because my dad loves Red Dwarf, and he instilled that in me from a very young age. I've always loved Red Dwarf.
It's hilarious, and anyone who has not seen Red Dwarf absolutely should, because it's really funny. Oh my god, Boy Meets World.
There it
Boy
is.
Meets World. Boy Meets World. Attack of
Full
the Killer
House.
Tomatoes.
RoboCop. Who is he?
Matlock and Mr. Wizard's World.
I don't know what that is.
Mork and Mindy. America's Funniest Home Videos. That was the shit when I was a kid. America's
yeah.
Funniest Home Videos, like, that was hilarious.
That was the end all be all of comedy.
Yeah, and like now these days there's YouTube and Vine, and so America's Funniest Home Videos just doesn't really compete anymore to the instant funny that the internet can provide me.
Sometimes they still got good stuff. I know it's still a thing that's going.
Yeah, I think it's still on, and I feel like they even take stuff from the internet now.
They do, yeah.
'Cause-
They'll take stuff from.
But
Not
don't you
like
remember,
they'll
like-
rip it from the internet, but
No, I mean people still can give it in, but do you remember like in the olden days, like they would give you the address on where to send your VHS
Yeah.
into, and you had to like write the time of when the funny part started so that
Yeah.
they knew where to locate it. Soft face. Those were the days when we had to wait for that humor. We didn't get that instant gratification. Nothing in that drawer.
it was the shit though.
It was hilarious. Oop, didn't mean to hit that. What button did I... Oh, I hit 2. 2 opens up the map, apparently. I didn't know that.
It's a coupe.
This mug has nothing on it. Bing. And another coaster. Bing.
Maple leaf coaster.
You know, your everyday average pillow. Throw it in the fire.
The non-existent fire.
Yeah. Throw it in the fire. Close enough. What do we got here? Pizza box.
It's an Amore. The brand is Amore.
Amore. That's amore. Fresh, hot, delicious. It looks like it would have been delicious.
That's too greasy for me. I know you like greasy pizza. That's too much for me.
I add extra grease.
'Cause
I
I
bring
mean,
in outside grease.
You can
'cause-
see even where the cuts were for every slice.
I know.
That's way too much.
No.
No, that's too much.
I add extra grease. I bring outdoor sources of grease and add it to them.
You just bring your old tub of lard.
Yeah.
Can you put this on top of one half of it?
This for my half. I like it dripping. Bratmobile.
I know you like the streets of New York one. I can't do that. Like, I know you love their pizza. That's like your
do.
favorite
I
pizza.
do.
It's too much for me.
I know. That's why you get pasta.
Their pasta's not that good. Oh God, I said it the Ramsey way.
Pasta.
Their pasta's not that good.
The showplace of Oregon. The Coliseum. Pulp Fiction.
In '94 at 7:15, get a movie ticket at 7:15 for $5. You know it's the '90s.
Yeah, $5.75. And it's gone forever.
It did that last time. It just glitched into the void. It's just gone.
Gone forever. Is it already looking here? Nothing there.
What did they record?
Let's see. We have 2001, The Dark Crystal.
The movie scared the shit out of me. I may love Labyrinth, but Dark Crystal scared the shit out of me as a kid.
I watched it again as an adult.
I've
and
never watched it again. It was those stupid fucking
X-Files.
bird things. They legitimately
Oh, God,
terrified
but
me.
they would make a weird noise. They were like,
I don't know. There was like
like-
some sort of death that happened in the movie at one
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
and that was
they, like-
it. I was done.
They battle each other like at the
Yeah.
beginning for like to
I
see
was-
who's gonna be king or something.
that
like that.
yeah, that was it for me. I was done. I was not go beyond that point.
I never saw it as a kid, so I wasn't
Well,
young enough to be.
My mom just knew
frightened of
that the it was Henson,
X-Files.
and it was something that they didn't do like a collab with Disney or something with. It was just Henson, and that was how Labyrinth was. So she was like, "Oh well, you'll probably like this kid will probably like this movie too." And that was not the case because, I mean, I was even scared of Twister as a kid.
the board game.
The board game. Shut the fuck up.
Hauntings and poltergeists. So she's really into supernatural stuff because she's like circling X-Files. She's like got recorded X-Files. She's got Dark Crystal.
Maybe it has something. Oh, I don't think you looked at the letter yet that was from Lonnie.
No, we are
on
not
this
there
one.
yet.
But it could have something to do with Lonnie.
Find out the truth behind stories that were familiar to our pagan ancestors. Discover how to tell a hoax from a genuine haunting, how to categorize and understand strange phenomena you may encounter. Learn about the unhappy spirits that share the earth with us, and what they can teach us about our connection with the natural world. There are things in this world that we do not understand.
Understand.
Oh, I'm still crouching.
These poor kids, they didn't have Ghost Adventures in the 90s. They didn't know Zach Bagans.
Water. Making friends even when you're shy.
Thanks, Dad. This
I
is
know,
an
right?
old-ass book, too. Look at that book.
I know, even for
That's
it to be like 96, that's very
Well,
80s.
this is taking place in 95. That's definitely not how a book would look in 95 to try and be cool.
that's definitely an 80s book. Sam thought this might help, Dad. It was so like passive aggressive.
Fuck you, Dad.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior.
Yeah.
She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform.
Oh,
She's always
the
drawing
picture.
in this notebook,
Got one girl.
looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever,
Wait, you didn't go in the
have
closet?
an excuse to
No,
talk
I'm
to
gonna
her.
go find that girl again.
Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter
On the
at the
ground.
7-Eleven
Do it on the
every
ground.
day
Oh.
after school.
I'm too dark.
You're too dark.
There we go. So that's the girl she's got a crush on.
DeSoto.
So,
Still pink hair, not something that they'd allow in the military.
no, but maybe it was her father's or something, and that's why she I just throw it back on the ground. That's why
Fuck
she was
this
wearing
picture.
it.
Fuck your crush. You've got
Look at the
heavy
mess of this
footballs.
place is. Oh, I know. Stomping around. Oh, I thought I saw a person down this hallway.
You keep doing that with like those windows.
I know. I keep thinking they're a person.
Wee.
The Heaven at the Edge of the World, Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2, Story, The Turtle People, Part 1.
No, this one was yours.
Oh.
You did it.
Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we had lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out onto the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never going to find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset.
Before you had mentioned that's a great way to just get past stuff you don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
Until the battle was over.
Yeah, they fought, and then they weren't fighting anymore. The end. Wish I could just skip over that. Since that was that actually.
And then Anders did some really stupid shit and he wanted you to walk in the sewers and collect crystallized piss, but you're like, it's done.
Yeah, just skip over that part.
The
See,
time...
it's a lot of it's the Time Machine, the
Oh, and
Fantastic Voyage. Oh, and
Clue is a fucking good movie.
I've never
good
seen
job.
it.
What?
Yeah.
Man, Tim Curry steals the
Top
show, but
Gun.
that's
And then we got Ghostbusters and
And
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
So
And
again, she's
Mindset.
really kind of watching a lot of those like fantasy-esque / sci-fi. Airplane,
and
Moonraker. Oh, JFK. Big surprise there.
Maybe
We got
X-Files is her dad.
X-Files, 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 X-Files.
I know
Blade
X-Files was
Runner.
my mom. Like,
And then Beetlejuice
Really
and
hardcore.
RoboCop.
so that would make sense if X-Files was more like her dad. instead.
Maybe. That actually kind of looks like the mom's handwriting. Do you remember the mom's?
No, mom had like super good handwriting.
Yeah. The JFK looks like the dad's handwriting in Blade Runner. Maybe X-Files is Samantha.
Did you hear that creaking?
No.
Okay. Because it happened again without you holding something, which was what you were saying before you thought it might have been.
It's that book Dad wrote. The Accidental Savior.
November 21st, 1963. John Russell knows that the president's life hangs in the balance. But who would believe him? Guy from The Mummy wrote a thing.
Terry, hey man, how you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's usually looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it is been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds. And then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor. And tell him your old college chum Mike sent you. Here's the address. Blah, blah, blah. Do it!
And that was in 78. So Dad's been doing this for, like...
15 years?
Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and he's clearly lost his
drive.
motivation, yeah. Self-assessment.
Dad needs to read that book.
Yeah. Seems like it anyway. Let's see. What have we got?
Don't forget, you have that tape from...
Oh yeah, there's a tape here.
The mysterious tape. Who knows who it belongs to?
Oh, I can like zoom in. I didn't know that. Girl Scout. Girl Scout role model. Girl Scout role model.
This sounds like something that a punk girl who sometimes dresses like she's in the military would listen to.
It does kind of sound like that, doesn't it? Okay, that's enough of that.
Fuck your shit, Sam.
And some extra VHSs and stuff. There's nowhere else in here. That was a closet back there. Alright, room explored.
I remember when houses had dens. I mean, I guess they still do, but no one really... Like, your parents had the great room.
Yeah.
But that's not like a den.
No, that's upstairs,
Your
too,
coupons!
So. Coupons save 25 cents. Never say no to 25 cents.
We do all the time because we're like, it's just not really worth it.
That's true. And I just want everybody to know I've been here.
Like, fuck you, parents. I said don't come get me. I didn't say leave the house.
Yeah. Everyone disappear on me. Disappear. I forgot how to
You're drunk.
clearly. U.S. National Forestry Manual. Manuel. Do not distribute to the public. So 1986.
Oh.
This room is very dark. And I don't care for that. There we go. And there we go. Last time we looked in here, we found porn. So, alright, we're good.
Well, no, that was that one room. That was the code room.
Yeah. It's a cool painting. Got a piano.
I'm gonna disagree with you.
And I can't tell what's at the top. All I can really recognize, actually, is the piano.
And there's like a
teapot or a teacup with two handles or something.
It looks like it's all in a briefcase.
Sword. Well, good for you guys. Nice to spice up your life with a little art. Get that light on. The Dave Brubeck Quartet.
That is one person. One person is not a quartet.
I want to know why this one's like backwards. Like, why is it like black and white the wrong way? It's a nice chair. Open folder. Read assignment.
Oh, this is the one you really liked, the menstrual cycle.
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah, the menstrual cycle thing. The early morning of September 1st, 1939, Essa Glatz stares out the window of the trains that travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wylam in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum begins to develop. Essa's train approaches its destination. Her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then there, her dear Boris, still in his baker's smock. He must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only for a second faster than the bombs, reaches out towards her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock, and the moment freezes. The flash and the smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by the German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and for a time Borislav, huddle in half-destroyed church. He is blind. His legs are missing, bandaged with torn bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be needing a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy.
See me.
I love this story, though. Like, I realized that it was something she was having to do for, like, her schoolwork, but I think it's interesting that she turned it around and made it into this sort of, like, intense story. And it's a real thing, too. Like,
I did something like that in 6th grade. Like, my teacher gave us this picture of, like, Neanderthals driving horses over a cliff. And we were supposed to say, like, what was happening. And everyone just kind of, like, did a couple paragraphs about how, I don't know, Neanderthals figured out that they can make horses run and, like, they'll go to their death.
Mm-hmm.
But I turned it into a whole story.
Yeah.
And she, like, had me come up and read it in front of the entire class. And I was like, no, I don't want to do this! Especially since nobody else took the idea of the assignment this way. Now I just seem like I was being extra.
I did a lot of that sort of stuff in grade school, too, though. But I like that she went kind of a dark route with it that almost had nothing to do with the female reproduction system.
Yeah, it was just kind of like an afterthought. No, it's moving. I can't tell.
It's got a duck on it.
It does have a duck.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through.
Well, it's good quality.
Now
You'd
that it's
probably
happened.
write a review on that. Let's
Yeah.
see. Got a need for you. Tell me about it. What we got back here?
We got our
First
alcoholic
things first.
father's alcohol.
We gotta throw everything. Bounces off the wall.
There's not any glass in this house. It's all plastic because you're known to just come in and start throwing shit.
I'm acting out because my parents aren't here, and I'm mad. Take that, Dr. Jitters. Take that, orange soda. Oh, it's a bad throw. It's okay. What do we got down here? The good stuff.
Got some more shot glasses on the floor. That's what we got.
Oh, those are the ones I think I... Oh, no, I was throwing them the other way.
Yeah, you were throwing them the other way. This is Dad.
What's Dad been drinking?
Distilled in Ireland, Irish whiskey.
Hanrahan? Irish whiskey.
What was that old Irish whiskey?
It's 21% barley spirits. Handcrafted and bottled by Cosoric Kelly. Made in Ireland. Good for us. Get out of here. I'm going to throw it against the wall. Boom. Just lands right at my feet. Get out of here.
It's like the Jim Beam bottles. That's also plastic.
Ooh, here's the letter.
Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that, unfortunately, Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. There it is again! Do you hear it? this
Yeah,
time?
I definitely do hear it. I wonder if that's supposed to be rain, like pattering on something. I definitely heard it that time.
Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with the publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here.
Stewardship?
Yes, stewardship. Stop interrupting. It has been a pleasure.
Stewardship.
It's been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Sincerely,
It looks like Donald
John
Trump.
Frippsch.
Donald Frippsch. Get out of here, Donald Frippsch. You just don't know talent when you've seen it. So Dad obviously also sucks at writing actual books.
You don't know. Because see, look at DeWitt says a James Bond for today's audience.
Do it.
Booker knows what he's talking about.
That's why they call him Booker. That was a good
See?
throw.
He knows about books. His real name is Casey DeWitt. Everyone just calls him Booker DeWitt.
Because of all the books he reads.
Exactly.
What do we got here?
We got some
vodka. And then I'll just throw this shot glass just for fun. We'll shoot it right at the roof. Nice.
Weak ass throw.
I should imagine her like turtle waddling like around like.
Got another
No wonder the
closet.
family's not here. They're like weirdos coming back home. Oh, is that like a parrot? What is that? Oh, this looked like a
like-
parrot head to me, like sideways.
You're weird. That's pears. That's obviously pears.
Well, if you look at it, like it looks like an eye, and here's just the beak, and here's its wing. It's clearly a parrot.
You're clearly still drunk.
Okay. 8 million copies of Dad's book he couldn't sell. Good job, Dad. It's not like we needed you to support the family.
Yeah, there's more of them in there.
Oh God, it really is. There's just thousands of these books. Just leave them in your old house. Don't bring them. Here's a note. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave him my permission. The tape. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary Schultz. Or Shoots. Whatever it is.
Shoots. There's no L there.
So she's been borrowing...
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has
As
been
you
a good
got
excuse
hotter.
to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
So she wanted to borrow the Nintendo games so that she could get good at them. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing Sam. So is this a letter that she wrote to us knowing that we were coming home then?
Yeah.
Fuck. Did she run away? Chapper sticker? Cherry Stone Lip Stuff. That's a good brand name. We love your lips, baby. That's creepy. Another bunch of coupons.
More coupons.
It's still 25 cents off like tortilla chips.
Yeah.
Tortilla chips are good.
We do go through a lot of tortilla chips.
Yeah, we haven't had any in a while.
We used to go through a lot of tortilla chips.
Grab die. And go.
Snake eyes!
And I think it landed on a 2.
I believe it did.
Well, then we gotta hope for a 5 so we can get a 7. Go.
I can't see what it landed on. Still a 3.
3 and a 2. A 3 and a 2. Got the tissue box. It is still soft face.
It needs to be
Big
soft on
fan
your
of the
face.
soft face. They must have had some advertising money in this game.
More healers.
They do like healers around this house. Can't find it. Where's the other one?
Pink one.
I've got to throw it. There it is. Get out. I want everyone to know that I've been here.
And that you're angry that no one was here to meet you, I guess.
Yeah. Closed drawer. There's a checkbook. Some Post-its. Ooh. Hi, Lonnie. So, if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to. We can meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha.
Yeah, I'm totally in. See ya there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. You are butt. Get ready.
I didn't even know you are, but
I think we missed a note about how Lonnie was playing the games at the 7-Eleven.
oh,
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, it turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I
Would've
worked up
been
the
next to the
courage to walk
TV.
into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn,
Other
but
room.
all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl.
Oh, it's going right
But
now.
then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
who's she talking to when she's saying these things?
She knows she's in either a game or a movie. She's not sure which. She knows it's one of those.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we already looked at that.
Yeah.
So Lonnie, she's obviously got it hard for Lonnie, and she's only just barely seen her. So let me go ahead. I'll check this note. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. The attic.
So she either meant addict and just was spelling it wrong, and that's why she stopped.
Or the attic, as in up above the regular floors.
I'm gonna say she meant addict, and that's why she crossed it out.
She's talking about Dad.
The addict.
That's what they call him around here. So interesting. So that was obviously, she wrote this one. Please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. But that was after she'd written.
See, this supports my
one.
addict theory.
Yeah.
This stuff's
Whatever you
missing.
found,
She
don't
stole
tell
it.
Mom and Dad the addict. Attic. I know. I said addict. All right, but we'll save this next door for the next episode, I believe. That gets us caught up to about where we had left off before. So then we'll be going in fresh again.
Yeah,
Hopefully we
this
didn't
is
miss
where we
anything.
ended before
All right, excellent.
when our recording didn't work. This is where we stopped. We didn't even see that note about the attic.
Yeah, we didn't see that one before. That's new. All right, so I'll go ahead then and pause that one here. But thank you so much for watching this episode. We really do appreciate every one of you that come by to check it out with us. We would really love it if you would subscribe to the channel. We are still working towards our first goal of 100 subscribers.
And if you liked the video, if you could just scroll down a little bit, no, a little bit more. There's a button right there. It says like. It looks like a thumb up. Hit that one. Whatever you do, don't hit the thumbs down. It'll explode.
Yeah, it'll give your computer a virus. You don't want that.
No, just the thumb up. It's because it's good.
That protects you from the virus.
Yeah.
All right, but thank you again. And for now, bye.
Bye.